It's lit now. Shout out EmEz and tune in to the sit down.
Check. EmEz. What's up, Brody?
Thank you for coming. This is the sit down. Welcome to the sit down. Thank you for watching, listening, joining. Make sure you like, subscribe, and be notified every time we put up one of these great interviews we do. Welcome to the sit down. It's your guy EmEz. They call me the orator, and please believe, ain't none greater. This afternoon, Miss Siahn is in the building.
Come on, I like how you said that. You gotta say it sexy and then it rolls off the tongue. Like,
you can't please these girls. Aisha Curry, you see this?
who?
You see this? Oh, you ain't heard about what Aisha Curry did?
I'm not into the stuff. I've been busy.
Busy doing what?
On a radio tour.
Okay,
I've been
let's
I
talk-
don't even
let's
sleep. I'm not
start
in
there.
social. Let's start there.
Let's start there. How is this
Okay.
radio tour going?
Great. Amazing.
What city did you start in, and where are you currently?
Oh, what city did we start in? Crap. No, we started in Atlanta. We worked our way from Atlanta all through Georgia, Augusta, went to the Carolinas. Shout out Chucktown in the building. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte in the building. Did all of the Carolinas. Then went to Indianapolis, Louisville, Chicago, Detroit, Flint. Shout out to Flint, my homie from Flint. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, New Orleans, Lafayette, Baton Rouge.
So you work.
Shreveport, and now we here in New York.
Okay. So now, throughout this radio tour that you're doing, what's kind of the reception you're getting for the records you're playing?
Great reception. I know that people love the fact that it's like real R&B feeling. It's real singing. It's not like I sound better than I do. I mean, I sound better live than I do like on my actual record. So it's not even like.
Can I get a quick 8?
You want?
Go ahead. Let me hear the voice.
Oh shit. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Siahn.
Okay, wait. What's my It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard, yeah. Loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars. That's all you get.
Okay, that's all I need. I'm sold. Okay, Siahn. Thank you.
Like that.
What are some of the inspiration growing up that you had singing?
Musically, I love Prince, Etta James.
How old are you that you loving Prince?
First of all, if you're a musician and you're trying to do music, you need to study your craft.
I love that.
You need
See, I
to
love you
listen
already.
to all genres. It's not like you just jump in here and you just start going for the gusto. Like, you study your stuff so you know where you can go creatively. You have to know where you've been. So I grew up on everything. I love Prince, Etta James, this composer named Moses Hogan, Sergio Mendes, the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix. Paramore, Evanescence,
You've got what they
Rascal Flatts.
You got what they would call an eclectic.
A very eclectic palette.
Yes, that's dope.
I'm really into, but I also write, so I have to be able to study everything, so I know when I'm doing different genres what the song structure is. You can't just go in like, like, you know what I mean?
Gotcha. Siahn is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. It says here that you're a 3-time Grammy Award nominee.
That's correct.
Do you care to tell me which songs got nominated?
I was on the Compton album. I was on the Compton album with Dr. Dre, featuring The Game. The song we did was Just Another Day. That song went from the Compton soundtrack into the Straight Outta Compton movie. It's the only song that actually made it in there, actually. So. Got nominated twice for that, and then I did a song called Hands in the Air for Miley Cyrus featuring Ludacris in the Bangers album. We got nominated for Best Pop Vocal.
Siahn got some bread, yo.
Why y'all talking about me like that?
Okay, so now tell me more about the project you're working on now.
Well, I just dropped my first album, Love Train 2, in January.
Oh, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, I like when we get to these kind of points in the interviews.
Bow.
When she first came in here, she told me she was from Jersey. This is the first time she took the train into the city. So how you on Love Train 2? It was the first time you took the first train once.
Okay, so I dropped Love Train, an EP, in January of 2017.
And you've still never been on a train?
I never been on a train in New York.
I mean, there's other trains.
I've been on a train. I've been on a metro, like the one in Atlanta, but I've never been in one in New York.
Okay, you didn't get it, but all right, cool.
Nah, I know what you're talking about. I'm not playing with you. You saw how I let him go left and I stayed on course. You got to be strong, ladies.
Professionalism.
Be strong.
Don't let me troll you, baby. Go ahead, you're right.
Can't troll
Siahn
me.
Is in the building. It's a
Gotta
sit
be
down,
quicker
ladies and
than that.
gentlemen. What is your private life like? What influences you to make this music? Are you hurt? Are you one of those women that go through hurt and have to write great music? Or are you just someone that just gets inspired by things they see?
I get inspired by things I see, but for the Love Train series in particular, I went through a really bad heartbreak.
Who
and
hurt you?
None of your business. I went through a really bad heartbreak, and then
Damn, son, what you did, my nigga?
she did a lot. But no, so for the Love Train, his bruh moment
Damn,
just
sis.
now.
Well, you did, sis.
No, listen. So like it took a lot to get out of that depression because my dad had also got murdered like right before that happened.
Okay. So now let me get the audience back. Let's reset. So, Pops
was murdered, and then I went through a heartbreak like right soon following.
Right after. Oh my God.
Yeah. So it took a lot to pick
by the way.
the pieces. Thank you. But when I did get myself together, and remember who I was.
You can curse. Don't worry about it.
Oh, remember who the fuck I was.
Let them know.
Goddamn. Shit. Remember who I was, like I feel like I had so much to say in music, and then I wanted to go through all the elements. Like I feel like songs nowadays are just like, ooh, I just met you in the club, I want to fuck, or back that ass up, or just forget you. And it's not like there's no healing. We're not talking about the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. So in Love Train, both the series, I'm talking about when you realize that you love somebody more than you loved yourself in a relationship. That's not something that women or men want to come to the realization of, but it's something that needs to be said. You need to feel it so you can get past it and grow from that point. I even talk about, like self-love and how that's important. Then I got the sexy songs because, you got to keep it sexy.
So I thought those were the sexy songs, self-love.
No, self-love is definitely very sexy.
Everybody needs some self-love.
Self-love is sexy.
You better love yourself.
Don't forget it. Self-love is sexy. Anyways.
I'm going through a lot of different like mental emotions. I thought she was trying to seduce me out there with the sexy eyes. Come to find out, she's like, girl, I like girls who like.
I mean, if you listen to my single "Like You," I
go ahead,
say,
talk about it.
I got a girl and I can't get with you. Maybe another lifetime. This just ain't the right time. Anyways.
You gotta let that awkward silence go. Let her go ahead. Let it go. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But now, like, literally the whole project, but it's not like me saying, oh, I'm a lesbian. It's like a project about lesbians. It's about love. It's about hurt. Like, no matter what your orientation is, when you're in pain, like, it feels the same. You feel that I want to be mad. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to talk about everything, all the gray areas. So, like, we can stop being broken people hurting other people. You know what I mean?
What got you to start doing music? How did that fire start burning for you?
How I knew I wanted to do music, I sang the national anthem at a Hornets game when I was 9.
9?
Mm-hmm. So I had my little church shoes on, my little ribbon socks, the ones that folds over, the lace joints. I had my little I had the little bobolines in my head, right? So I walked out there with the mic, and the guy said, "Now introducing Asian Bryant." And I said in the mic, "But he said my name wrong." So everybody was like, "Oh," and I was really pissed off. Like, bro, you could have asked me when we was on the Yamin. Like, I was right there. You could have just.
That's what I did.
You know what I mean? You could have asked, but he didn't. But anyway, I tore it down. They were not expecting that voice to come out of that little baby, and it was like, and everybody was standing, and I was like, "Oh my God."
Were your parents supportive of your career dream?
Yes, very supportive.
So were they the one that booked you for the Hornets game?
Actually,
and did you get a chance to meet Michael Jordan? Because if you did, I'm jealous.
I did not meet Michael Jordan. I met a lot of players. I don't remember their names. They came up and they dapped me up after the game like, "You did so good." And I was like, "Oh, I'm cool now." I'm 9, by the way. And now I actually did this thing called a Coca-Cola Culture Jam. in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I won the whole thing over the adults, the kids, and everybody. So that, like, people saw that and then wanted to book me for stuff.
I told you, Siahn's got bread. I should sit down. It's your guy EmEz in the building.
Let me know if you need my Cash App.
Speaking of Cash App, it says here that you're a big nerd.
I am a nerd.
How?
How many ways would you like to?
Okay. The reason I say this is because we talked before and we were speaking Game of Thrones. I'm a nerd for Game of Thrones.
I am a Game of Thrones nerd. I am an anime nerd. I am a manga nerd, comic nerd, engineering nerd. I'm a nerdy nerd. But I'm just cute, so it don't matter.
Siahn. There was a movie or TV show about you. Who would play you in the movie?
Oh, me? The fuck? Give me all the bags. What we talking about? Get all the bags 2019. We not
who's playing a childhood Siahn?
Who's playing a childhood Siahn?
You know who I already.
Who you see? Who you
the
see?
Little girl from Power. Yeah. Do you watch Power?
I do not.
Oh, what's her name? Raina. Raina would play you in the movie.
She would play me?
Yes.
Is she got the essence of everything?
She's a little girl.
I know, but like
she's got a little.
You gotta start off. I'm not talking about that essence. I'm talking about my like flavor, like my attitude, like
she
the
got a little attitude.
charisma.
She raps.
You
she
know what I
sings,
mean?
And she's a little chocolate. She got the long hair. I think it would work good for you.
Whoa, guys.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Anyways, anything new that you're working on besides the new single? And besides the single, is there anything outside of music we need to be worried about? Because it says here that you're a cook. I
do cook. I throw down. Oh, somebody didn't say homework today. I do throw down, but
hold on.
Cooking is not what I'm doing next. I'm doing an unplugged version of Love Train and Love Train 2.
No. You're not going to just go by the cooking thing. We want to talk cooking.
What do you want to talk about?
What is your favorite dish to cook?
I don't have a favorite dish to cook.
You be cooking like that then?
No. It's not that. It's because I cook so many things well, and I enjoy cooking. It's like a peaceful state for me.
What's your favorite food?
So my favorite food is French fries. So don't do that.
French fries.
Excuse me. What now? Don't ever disrespect the potato.
I didn't. The potato's the potato. French fries, not the French.
I mean, potatoes in all the forms: potato wedges, scalloped potatoes, mashed potatoes, French fries. I love potatoes. Why? I just do. But my friend's favorite. Ain't it good though?
I ain't gonna lie. Scalloped potatoes is one of my favorite dishes.
Listen, he's trying to do all of that hate, and now he's scalloped.
Because you said French fries.
I love French fries.
That's a cheap date, bruh.
And
okay.
Shh. Anyway, my friend's favorite foods for me is shrimp and grits. They love my sweet chili salmon, which I do
cheese
on.
In your grits, though?
Can you let me speak?
I'm the one asking the question, baby.
Okay, but you gotta let me answer. You gotta let me answer.
I have to know what I want to know. Do you put cheese in your grits?
Not in my grits, personally, no.
Grits taste like mushed up food somebody already chewed and put in a bowl for you.
Do you realize that cheese makes it creamier and more spit up-y?
No, creamy makes it more.
No. It's okay. Shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits.
Over the cheese.
I do sweet chili salmon over garlic couscous. I do curry couscous and garlic kale, which is amazing.
Simple.
My soul food is crazy. My seafood is
your fried
crazy.
Chicken ain't fried chicken, God.
I don't fry chicken.
There you go.
I do stuffed Cornish hens.
Oh, listen, I've had Cornish hens before.
Yeah, you had what? I've had Cornish hens.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I enjoyed you. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good time. Anything else you want the people to know before we go?
You can find me at I am Siahn on all social media.
Spell it.
Is he gonna let me speak?
Because
it is
I had a lot of people come here and they do it. I'm Siahn and walk the hell out.
Oh no, I'm smart. It is IAMASIAHN. That's H like the continent, then add HN on the end. So I am Siahn. You can find me like that on all social media. Hit the link in my bio, and you will find all my streaming, videos, websites, merch, all of that. Get into me, thanks.
Get into her.
But not like that. Gross. Pause.
Like what?
I gotta go.
Siahn, thank you for coming.
Thank you for
appreciate
having me.
How long are you in town for? What's going on? What's shaking and moving?
Go back to LA. I haven't seen my house in over a month.
Oh, you live in LA?
I do live in LA.
When did you move out there?
5 years ago.
Why?
Work. Great work. I signed to Universal as a songwriter. And I was already going there for like months and months at a time to work and then still paying bills in Atlanta. It just didn't make sense. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. So I just picked up and went. Told
you she got bread. But again, it was amazing meeting you. It was great talking to you. And I'm not gonna say I'm a fan yet, but I'll start to follow you and see what's going on. And I'm pretty sure I will be a fan soon.
You know what? He's a fan already, guys. Don't let him fool you.
I like girls who like girls.
Get him out my face. He's gotta go. Give me the Febreze.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a sit down. Thank you, Siahn.
Thank you for having me.
It's lit now. Shout out EmEz and tune in to the sit down.
Check. EmEz. What's up, Brody?
Thank you for coming. This is the sit down.